How about music? Do you remember Napster? I loved Napster. Free music for everybody, for every genre that you could ever think of. And now it's changed. Is Napster considered old media? Is LimeWire the new media? BitTorrent? IsoHunt? There's so many different ways out there to get free music on the internet. Or you can do what everyone else does, the right legal thing to do and use iTunes. But come on, really? I consider Columbia House or BMG old media. Do you remember that? You pay like a penny and you get 12 CDs, and you were only like 14, so you weren't even allowed to do that. So when they billed you like $50 for all of your CDs, all you had to do was write a letter and say that you were under 18 and you didn't have to pay anything. Those were the good days. Here's another good one. How about the bathrooms? Have you noticed how they've changed lately in say the last 10, 20 years? Well, I'm 27, so I can definitely notice a change. People aren't writing their phone numbers on the bathroom stalls anymore. Call Megan at 555-8278. They just post themselves on Craigslist or eharmony.com or MySpace or Facebook. There's so many different ways out there now to meet other people that they don't have to write on the bathroom stalls. Definite upgrade. Since we're talking about new media, let's talk about how it's affected us as a society. People are on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all day long. Is that really helpful? Like children, teenagers, are they learning the social skills that they need to learn to survive in this world? Being on a computer or a phone or an iPod all day long? I think our society is lacking. They're not realizing how it's affecting our children for the future. People are so consumed with all of the information on the internet and all of the things that they can do from the privacy of their own home. I don't think people are realizing that it's taking away from the values and the morals and the skills that we, as a society, need to teach the children of tomorrow. I have to say, as a child growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, I loved spelling bees. I loved learning how to spell and write the words out. It was so much fun. I've always been good at it. I can spell anything, like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. My 12-year-old asked me the other day, and I spelled it because I learned how to sound it out, break it down, and spell it. But my 12-year-old, she has a problem spelling usually. Is that my fault? Or is that technology's fault? Because there's spell check on everything. So do kids really have to learn how to spell anymore because everything can be spell checked? It's quite depressing sometimes when I think about it, because I really value all the things that I learned as a child growing up. And things are changing, and it's scary. Let's talk about teaching. Teaching has changed over the years. I have a 12-year-old, and I don't think that the teachers teach the same as they did when I was 12. It seems to be less involved now because my child can just come home and get on the internet and get all the answers she needs from the internet. I didn't even know how to do that when I was 12. Computers were still new in the home. I knew how to play Carmen Sandiego, of course. And I knew how to get on AOL. But to just cheat while doing my homework through the internet? I don't know. I don't know how much better this is for our children and our society. I'm afraid it's going to go down the toilet. Maybe it already is. You hear some people say how the digital technologies is our savior. I thought God was. Now we're saying technology is our savior? See how we're losing it? What we believe and what we think is changing because of technology. Where are we going to be in 20 years? We've already taken a look at where we've been the last 20 years, I can't even imagine where we're going to be the next 20 years. I'm scared. Don't get me wrong, though. I enjoy the computer. I enjoy my Facebook. I enjoy my Craigslist. I enjoy my email. And I enjoy my podcasts. But where do we draw the line? Where is enough enough? Where do we get back to the simplistic living that we once had? There needs to be a medium. Which is funny because, the way that the medium gives the message is also a huge part. But that's a different kind of medium. The medium as the message is the way that it's given to someone else. So, if I'm talking to you on a webcam, are you getting the same message if we were face to face? If I'm typing you on Facebook, would that be the same as if I was texting you or on the phone with you? Things are interpreted so many different ways. We're all unique in our own way. I don't know if this is good. And I don't know where we're going. But I'll be here to find out.